in a quiet mountain temple. An old Zen master sat by a bubbling stream, his robe gently moving in the breeze. A young man, troubled and restless, approached the master. "Master," the young man began, "I feel lost. My mind is always jumping from one thing to another. I can't seem to focus, and it makes me anxious. What should I do?" The master smiled and gestured to a small cup in his hand. "Young man, what do you see in my cup?" "Nothing, master. It's empty." The master nodded. "This is your mind when it is clear. But right now, your mind is like this." He picked up a handful of pebbles and began to drop them into the cup, one by one. Clink, clink, clink. With each pebble, the water in the cup rippled and overflowed. Each pebble is a distraction. News, notifications, worries about the future. Soon, the cup overflows, and no clarity remains. The young man watched as the cup became too full, spilling over. "But master, how can I stop the distractions? The world constantly pulls at my attention." The master paused and pointed to the stream flowing beside them. "Do you see the water? It flows steadily, no matter what falls into it. Leaves, stones, or even dirt, it continues on its path." "But master, my mind feels like a stormy river, not a calm stream. It's constantly being pulled in different directions." The master stood up and picked up a large stone. He dropped it into the stream. Plop! For a moment, the water rippled and splashed, but soon the stream returned to its steady flow. "The stone was a distraction," the master said, "but did the water fight against it? Number, it accepted it and moved on. Your attention, like the stream, must learn to flow naturally. When distractions come, do not fight them, but do not hold on to them either." The young man frowned. "But master, what if I'm pulled away for too long? What if I lose control of my mind?" The master knelt and began drawing a simple line in the dirt with his finger. "We live in a time where many are fighting for your attention. Political parties, news, social media, they all want a piece of your mind." He stopped drawing and looked at the young man. "If you are not in charge of your attention, someone else will be." The young man's eyes widened. "So, how do I stay in control?" The master stood and looked at the vast sky. "There are 3 ways to guide your attention, like the stream." He raised one finger. "First, like a spotlight, focus on what is before you, on the tasks at hand. Do not allow yourself to be pulled away by small distractions." Then he raised a second finger. "Second, like starlight, always have a sense of where you are going, your bigger purpose. Even in the darkest times, starlight can guide you back to your path." Finally, the master raised a third finger. "And third, like daylight, create space in your mind for deep reflection. In the light of day, you can see clearly who you are and where you want to go." The young man thought for a moment, nodding slowly. "So, to be in charge of my mind, I must learn to focus, remember my purpose, and reflect deeply." The master smiled. "Exactly. Your attention is the most valuable thing you have. Guard it well, and do not let the world steal it from you." The young man bowed deeply. "Thank you, master. I understand now." As the young man walked away, the old master returned to his seat by the stream. The water flowed gently, just as the mind should, calm, clear, and always moving forward.